manifestation reading. I'm Fractal Astro Tarot. So yeah, this will be for fire signs, and it will cover the month of March. And so this is the beginning of the month. So I mean, you can kind of gauge what the energies are like from here. I'm going to do a shuffle of the wonderful cards, and just adjust the lighting. Okay, so you can find the info for my readings, booking 101s, or like getting more info in the description link, in the descriptions below, or on my about page. And then it should be quite like self-explanatory on there. Like, sorry, I'm just adjusting one of this stuff as I'm speaking. So anyway, love, career, abundance readings, and work, family, that kind of stuff. I'm just going to do a shuffle of this, and then we'll go into these are Angel Tarot cards, and then we'll go into the I Ching ones as well. Okay, so the first one is this one. Then I'll pick another one here, and then another one here. Okay. Ooh, nice cards. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Right, so the first one is the Page of Ariel, which is Page of Diamonds, basically. Let's see. An excellent opportunity will be offered for you, scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So this is basically you meeting your long-term goals. It allows you to be getting a lot of information, a lot of probably off the internet, because this is to do with networks and things like that. And it allows you to kind of get you to where you want to go. So it could be online education. This is 5 of Raphael, so this is like the 5 of Cups. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Okay, so it's on the upright, so you are literally like going through it. But it's about upgrading, really. Like how you feel, your relationships, your workflows, the flow of things coming into your life. And this is the Empress. So this is about, let's read her. And it says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious and abundant resources. So this is when you're at the kind of creative incubation stage of something you're creating in your life. So considering that the root of this is Aries, this is the earth sign. So this is practical things in your life, work, money, that kind of stuff. And status-driven stuff. This is about you creating something that's status-driven. And this being to do with like relationships and workflow. So it's about how the relationships of how to create this via your networks and your your friendship groups and things that you've ever heard, if that makes sense, other people say. But it's kind of a groundbreaking thing you're trying to do, if that makes sense. This is you breaking out and creating a new kind of workflow and like new for this group, for some reason I don't feel like it's to do with relationships. I feel like it's more to do with the flow of energy coming into your life and upgrading that. So this could easily be like trying to make sure that you upgrade your what you focus on, because 5s are to do with sustained focus and what spotlight do you put on things. And then also, because 5 and the 3 are like connected, this is about like the long-term gains you can get by, think of it in terms of like learning, searching and adapting information and how you and communication and thought processes. And the way you upgrade, the way you do that ends up changing the way that you learn from things online or learn from networks or things about your long-term goals. These are long-term goals that usually manifest in terms of like big gains, like awards, things that makes you feel like life has rewarded you, if that makes sense, in a big way. Okay? These are usually things that make it easier for you. Like, it's like having cash flow from your status, if that makes sense, that kind of reward. So it's like you've upgraded to having this job. Now you get the pay that goes with it, if that makes sense. So it's like promotion energy. Does that make sense? So yeah, so that's the first 3 cards. Okay. And then we'll go into these ones. Right, so the I Ching ones. Hope you guys are doing well and enjoying the first quarter of your year. So anyway, right. The first one here is a 4, so we'll put that on the page of Ariel. This one is 17 and 15. We'll put that under the 5 of Raphael, which is the 5 of Cups energy kind of thing. Can you see it? Yep. And then under the Empress, we're going to put, what is this one? The 1. Okay, so already we're kind of getting to see what the problems are. So like the 4 under the page of Ariel, page of diamonds basically, is, so we've said this, it's about generating like flow, right? So you meeting the network and like in order to be able to improve your status and things like that. And also it's also potentially like making more from your network and from your connections and you learning stuff online. So you're trying to generate flow of resources from that, right? So you're looking to upgrade this. That's also the 17 is usually the star card, right? So in tarot, here it means you're balancing out the 1 and the 7, and essentially just means that it's stuck between the individual thing that you want versus what other people want, and you're doing cost-benefit analysis in order to upgrade your flow, if that makes sense. Is this going to be worth it? How am I going to do this? It's your return on investment kind of analysis, right? Let me just put this in there. And so through that, because you regretted something in the past and it didn't go so well with the 5 of Cups, right? So then you're still upgrading, but now you're trying to upgrade everything because it's the zeros, it's the all, right? So how do you upgrade everything? All of the flow of manifestation of energy across the board is just to be able to kind of get the promotion you want and start giving you more resources, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it feels like with this, you end up by trying to figure this out, and that adds up to the 8, so that's helping you get to the roadmap to success. And trying to figure out how to manipulate your environment, basically, in order to get what you want. Then that's how you figure out how to learn, search, and adapt information and communications, and even things from like small groups, because small groups usually pass that kind of information. And then by doing that, you shift your energy so that you have the resources to be able to achieve what you want. Because then that's like the Magician card. It's like the 1 is like I will, I am. You know what I mean? You own that energy. It's about you. It's making it so that in that moment, in the present moment, you're able to have the courage, this is a 3, to be able to kind of like go out there and socialize. The kind of courage that you have when you're young and you're curious and you don't even realize the thing that you're stepping into is potentially dangerous, but you're just learning and having fun and doing your own thing to the point where it's actually just like you don't realize it's that scary thing until after the fact, and someone says like, well then how come you did it? And you just were curious and just followed your instincts, you know what I mean? So it's about using that route to success in order to be able to get the result, basically. And through that, because the 11 and the 3 here, you create a whole new probability, like in terms of when you risk take this time around, your calculations will be better. You're taking calculated risks that actually pay off. You see what I mean? So hopefully that helped you guys. If you need any more info from me about anything specifically, like specifically about your life, or if you want, so there's one-on-one tarot readings and astrology readings and stuff on my Paylinks down in the description below, or you've got the You've got a 4-year manifestation one, and vibe check for your love, your career, your work, any of those things, and abundance kind of stuff. Via my Square site, astro stuff. So that's both astrology. So I do a chart, and then I do astro tarot with it. Your birth chart, astrology birth chart. And then there's also the collective readings if you want something that's more on a budget and cheaper and, that kind of stuff. Just a one-off one. You can get one of those from Gumroad. It's also in the description link below. And then the other ones are for monthly subscriptions. You get a bit of everything, like a buffet, just to be able to kind of gauge how to improve collectively as a unit. And it's, they come in different tiers, but they're relatively manageable. So it's cheaper than getting our weekly readings or one-off readings that, amounts that can stack up. But at least those are the thing that makes them unique is the fact that they're very much specific to you in your life in that moment, in that, they could be a few minutes or an hour kind of thing. But the Patreon ones are ones where you just get a monthly subscription. You get a good overview of what's going on in general to then figure out what's coming in to manifest. And then you can kind of, if you wanted to on top of that, get specific so that we can go hone in on your specific situation, to tweak things or to give you a strategy session or a listening ear, or we can do a brainstorm kind of thing of what you want to do and try out different options and see what that would manifest into. Then we could do that. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoy this month. I've got more readings coming up, and this will be one of the many things that you see on my channel. Okay, enjoy.